Okay, vision board. I'm going to be looking at the purpose of vision board and what is vision board. I call vision board different things. I say it's a holistic life vision, it's a manifestation, it's a reality board, it's a dream board, or it's a goal board, or it's a vision board. Right? So that's how I see vision board. I see all of that because it enables you to manifest. It is also a holistic life vision because it's your life vision where you are. So it could be this year, so therefore I see it as a life vision. It also enables you to manifest things you want. I also see it as the manifestation becomes reality. And some people say it's a dream board. First of all, you dream it and then it becomes a reality. Some says that it's a goal board because before anything could be a reality, it has to be in a dream, right? You dream it, you visualize it, then you act on it, and it becomes real, right? What are vision boards? Vision boards are a creative, powerful tool that allows you to identify, to reaffirm, and to work towards your goals through having a visual representation which serves as a reminder of what it is that you would like to achieve. You remember I said earlier on, it's a vision. So first of all, you have a dream, you have a vision, and then you work towards it becoming a reality. That's in terms of what a vision boards are. Some examples of vision board. These are three examples of a vision board that I do with some of my students. And when it comes to vision board, I do vision boards every year with my students. It doesn't matter which schools I'm in, as much as possible. Sometimes it doesn't allow you to do it, but you could do it in a different format. Um, it is very important that you encourage your students to do vision boards because it's about their goals, what they want to achieve at the end of the year. It could be the end of the academic year. So it's like you actually get them to start focusing on what they want to see at the end of the academic year. So, and also encourage them not only to just do the academic year, do it on a holistic basis because there are different topics that you could include in your vision board. And you could have your vision board divided into different groups or different columns or different sections. And in every section, you put representation of your vision on it. These are some of the sections I have for my vision board. I do different type of vision board. I might do vision board on 4 areas, which is the physical, intellectual, emotional, social, and spiritual. So I might have 5 sections, or I might have 4 sections, which is um, physical, intellectual, emotional, physical, intellectual, emotional, social. So that's 4 sections. Or there might be spiritual, which is a 5 section. So under those five section, you could divide your vision board. And so that's 5 sections I work on, or I have an 18 section vision board. The 18 section is I have physical section, which look at sleep, rest, fresh air, and water. So those are connected with the physical. I have health, looking at healthy eating and healthy well-being, healthy aspect of you. I also have intellectual, which is thinking, motivation, how you would like to be more motivated in terms of it could be your reading, your writing. I have emotional, which look at increasing your self-esteem, self-worth, acceptance, the feeling of being enough, and how to navigate your emotions. I have parents. If you're a parent, you might decide the type of parents you want to be. A parent that connect with your children in terms of discussion, in terms of dialogue, meeting your child or children where they are. It's just seeing yourself the kind of parent you want to be. A parent that does not shout, just talk quietly to your child and get your child to see when they've done something wrong. Instead of you telling them about it, you just say to them, I want you to look at that, things like that. Another section I have financial, money that you want to make within this period, which is from January to the end of the year. For some students, it might be from January to July, August. And another section I have is personal. On a personal basis, what would you like to achieve in your personal life? I also have social, going out and meeting people. So that's the social aspect of you. Another aspect is career, owning your business. What do you want as a career, or where you see your career going in the next 12 months or the next 6 months, however you've decided to identify or do your vision board. Another one is spirituality. Spirituality doesn't necessarily mean religion. It could be religion, or it could be how you see yourself in terms of meditation, spiritually. What are you internally? What is it saying to you? Another section is family, where you are looking at not only your group in terms of your immediate family, you are looking at your extended family, you are looking at together with your immediate family. It could also be some friends you connect with in terms of seeing them as family, how you communicate with them and maintain that relationship, because relationship doesn't just happen, you need to work on the relationship. Another one is love relationship. You might be in a situation where you don't have a partner, and you might decide that you want a partner, and it's now for you, now time for you to have a partner. What does that look like for you? So it's like identifying on your vision board, what does a partner look like for you? What are you willing to accept, and what are you willing to connect with in terms of a partner? Another aspect is home. What do you want your home life to be? What does that look like for you in terms of an area where you could sit and just relax and quality of space, an area where you want the family to connect. It might be at the dinner table, having it in a specific way that it is inviting and the children want to come and sit at the dinner table, that you're having the family connection on the dinner table because it's inviting for them. So that's a part in connect with your home. Another one in terms of friendship, the type of friends you want to surround yourself. You might find that you've had some friends that you need to exit because it's either they're negative, they're not serving you, they're always moaning and groaning. And the more you have friends that moan and groan, the more you get tired with it, the more you realize that that's not what you want. So you identify in terms of your friendship, what do you want your friendship group to look like? You develop it, you make it. You make your friendship group what you want it to be. The other part is education. Are you satisfied with the education you have? Do you want more? Are you thinking of doing something else that is educational? It could be, some of the things you want to do, which is creative, and you've never had the opportunity to do it. You might decide that's what you want to do. Travel. You might decide this year is the year of travel for you. You want to go a lot of places that you've never had the opportunity to go. So one place might be you want to go to Egypt, you want to go to Africa. One of the places I want to go to is I want to go to Africa. This year I see it as the year of travel for me. There's a lot of places I want to go, and I want to go on several cruises because I've never been on a cruise. My mother have always told me this wonderful thing of the cruise. You don't even realize you're on a cruise, etc. My friends have told me. So that's one of my goals for this year. On my vision board is travel a lot, and one of my traveling is doing a cruise. Environment. What does your environment look like? Is your environment clutter? Is your environment light? Is your environment inviting? So on your vision board, you put what you want your environment to be like. What is it right now and what you would like it to be? And the last one is leisure. What do you want to do in your leisure time? Your leisure time is sitting there looking at television. Well, I've got my issue with that because I don't feel that it is developing. Your leisure time, you might decide to spend it to go walking. You might decide to spend it to do a hobby, do making something. It could be, you might decide you want your leisure time to do art, something you always wanted to do. So these are some of the things you would like to put on your vision board. How can they help us? How can a vision board help you? That's I hear you ask me. How can a vision board help you? Right. The fun, innovative process of collecting images is exciting because you're putting it on a vision board. For me, when I do my vision board, I find that part is really excited, finding the vision, finding the images, finding the words, finding the quotes, some of the things I want on my vision board. It allows you to reflect, it allows you to reassess, it allows you to navigate your purpose and your aim in life. It allows you to develop an action plan for your journey, because your vision board, getting to where you want to get to, is a journey, but you're doing it the vision board way. So in terms of how would it help you, is the excitement of getting the different bits and pieces. The material you need: A4 paper or card or bigger, lots of magazines with fantastic images in it, inspirational images, positive quotes, words, positive words. You have pen, pencil, markers, glue, tape. Also have music, have your drinks, have your snacks, and just spread out and just sit down and do your vision board. It's like a time for you with you. That's what I call my vision board. A time for me with me, where I have fun in developing my vision board, smiling at it, laughing while I'm doing my vision board, because the things I'm thinking, oh my goodness, this is nice. I could put this here. It's an exciting time. You need to make it an exciting adventure. Right. What could you include on the quotes? Positive quotes and various positive saying that will encourage you to begin working on it, and put in the consistent effort towards completing your goal or achieving your goal, and to see the final outcome as well. So you put things that would encourage you to want to see to the end. Images, using pictures, a picture of yourself if you want to. You might decide to put a picture of yourself in the middle of your vision board, and it's like a mind map, and putting things along like a spider graph, like different headings. You put things under different headings. You could decide however you want to have your vision board. Nobody should be allowed to tell you how to do it, where to put things, and when to put things. That's for you to decide, right? Using pictures help bring your vision board to life and directly lays out and symbolize your vision. This also gives you the opportunity to be creative, to be personalized, to be unique, all of these things. And another aspect is affirmation. Affirmation are very, very powerful tools. It allows you to reaffirm your self belief, increase your confidence, increase your self worth, remind yourself that you're good enough. It also it empowers you, and it silences your inner critic, because the more the inner critic see that what you do and how positive it is, the more it shuts itself up. Vision board and mindset. Vision boards enable you to foster a positive growth mindset, which is focused and grounded towards achieving success. The visual reminders reinforce what it is that you want to achieve and what you want to aim at. It brings clarity. It brings your vision to life. It brings your goal to life. It makes it becomes real. It makes it, it makes it, it makes it real, and it makes you want to do it. Making you more self-aware as to what you like and what triggers you. It also enables you to reflect on your action and your work ethics. It does that quite a lot. Vision boards and creativity. Vision boards inspires your creativity and empowers you to find the inner motivation that will help you to reframe the negative situation and view challenges and mistakes as learning curves that will help you to develop the skills needed to fulfill your goals. So whereas something you might see as impossible at one point, when you're beginning to do your vision board, it makes you see that these things are possible. The vision you have come to life. The vision becomes your reality, basically. The process of making. Remember to enjoy the process of making your vision board. Sometimes we get caught up in the doing and the process that we forget to enjoy the journey. I want you to enjoy the journey, because doing a vision board is a fantastic journey. I find it fantastic. I find it exciting. I find it eager. There's an eagerness and a longing. That's how when I do my vision board. That's what actually comes up. It makes me become very, very creative. Um, as you also need to remember, there no one correct way of doing a vision board. You could do the vision board however you want to. I remember when I do vision board once in one of the schools, and a student said to me, I said, you do the vision board however you want to do it. And the student said, Miss, I don't want a lot of things on my vision board. It's entirely up to you. And she had one thing in the middle. She put a picture of herself in the middle. And then she just had just one thing on either side. Because she said to me is when she look at that one thing, it triggers a lot more which she wants, and it enables her to visualize the deeper meaning of the one image she put there. And I thought that's interesting. And I said to her, that's very, very unique. We need to remember that vision boards are unique to us. It's our personal journey, our personal, unique, authentic self. It's about us, it's about our image, our colors, the layout we use, the font we use. No one could tell you not to do that. It's about you. They can't tell you what to do. It's what makes you you, right? What makes you uniquely you. I keep on saying that's something I constantly say. Uniquely you. You also need to be flexible. Your vision board is not stuck in stone. You might do a vision board this way today. Tomorrow you read something else trigger. You might go down the road, you might see something. I think this is quite nice. I want this on my vision board, because it reminds you of much more what you want to achieve. It is closer to your level of achievement or sense of achievement than what you had put on your vision board. That's the reason why you need to be flexible. Flexible to change something, flexible to add something on, flexible to say, well, this no longer worked for me. I'm going to add this piece on because this aligns more with me. You might have written a text there at some point, and then you're thinking, you know what? I need an image there as a greater representation. Yes, you go somewhere, you see an image, so you add it onto your vision board. That's the reason why I say you need to be flexible. Do not feel restrictive. This is your board. This is your vision. This is your journey. This is your life. Embrace it and change it when and how you find necessary. It's not about anybody, it's about where can you place your vision board? You need to put your vision board in somewhere that you could see every day and everywhere, and somewhere that is visible. You don't have to put a vision board that's something obstructed. No, 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 no. Because you need to see that vision, you need to see that journey you're on every minute of the day if you can. So therefore, when you get up in the morning, you should be able to see this vision board. Sometime during the daytime, you should see this vision board. If you're home. When you're going to bed at night, you should see this vision board. My vision board is at the back of my bed. And I have mirrors at the front of my bed. So when I get up in the morning and I look in the mirror, I see my vision board. When I go to bed, last thing at night, when I sit up on my bed, I see my vision board. There's sometimes I want to turn around to see the vision board in the eye, apart from seeing it through the mirror. So I might turn around and look at the vision board, and it reminds me of what I want to achieve on my journey. So your vision board must be somewhere, not somewhere that is obstructing the vision board. It should be somewhere that is pride and place, that you see this vision every day, so you know what your journey is and you do not forget. You must never forget what your vision is, and you must never forget what your journey is. You must never forget what you want to achieve. Something I have on my vision board, I did not achieve it this year. It was a TED talk. So I've got that on my vision board. So I'm going to put another TED talk on my vision board for this year because I want to achieve a TED talk this year from my vision board. So I would visualize it and I would identify where are the TED Talks, how I could get onto this TED Talk, etc., etc. Because when you start visualizing your vision board, you visualize your journey, the things are going to be triggered in your head that enable you to identify how to get to that journey. Right, so there we are, your vision board. And let's stay in touch. Here's so many ways you could connect with me. I also do vision board workshops. I do individual vision board. I do vision board workshop with young people, with schools, with adults, with individuals, etc. Because I swear in my vision board. I live by my vision board. I work on my vision board. Because some people say, oh, they do, they set goals every year, etc. You set goals every year and you have not achieved the goals. Whereas when you actually do a vision board, you are more likely to achieve some of the things, if not all of the things on your vision board. Because when you look at it, it reminds you of what you want to do. It triggers things in you. People are constant. This is a time that people do set goals. And you set goals by the 2 weeks, second week, the goals are forgotten. You need to ask yourself, if you set goal last year, what was the blockage that was stopping you from achieving the goals that you've set? What were the things that were stopping you? What was the stopgap? What was the pause? And those are the things you need to look at. You need to ask yourself, how can I do this differently than I did last year to achieve my goal? You need to also ask yourself, what do I need to achieve? Do I really want to do it? I'm just putting it as a goal for goal's sake. Those are the things you need to ask yourself. How and the purpose of it. Right? Instead of just doing the goal for the sake of it. If you have a goal to lose weight, why do you want to lose weight? Ask yourself your reason for wanting to lose weight, not what someone else say to you. Because the more it is governed by what other people say, the less you are going to want to do it, because it is not something that is driving you. It's got to be an internal drive, driving you to fulfill that vision, that purpose, that mission. It's got to be something that is internal in you, something that inspires you to complete it. And if you are not inspired by something, you are not going to do it. You need to have an internal reward. What is the reward for achieving the goal that you've set? Anyway, guys, take care, stay blessed. Thank you, Lord, for listening. And make yourself a vision board. You could call it a goal board, you could call it a mood board, you could call it a dream board. because it's dreams. Everything starts with a dream and a vision, and then it becomes a reality. So in order to have your reality, you have to have the vision. In order to have the vision, you have to have the dream. So I'm not too sure if the dream comes before the vision, or the vision come and then you dream it, and then you then start working on it. Thank you very much. Bye.